Hey everyone, it's Alex, and I have my bird Pikachu with me today. Um, if he makes noise or anything, I'm sorry in advance. There. So I'm finally 3 months on T. Finally 3 months on T, and I don't know. That's something. I don't know. I never even thought I would be on T at all. It seems something so far out of reach, and I'm finally doing it. And I'm actually proud of myself because, I mean, in a way, I did it all by myself. I did the steps all by myself. I didn't have anyone doing it for me. No one helped me. I just did it. I had people supporting me. That's different. But nobody helped me through this process. I was all on my own. And, I mean, I'm proud of myself for that. It's something to be proud of. Now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the changes that I've been going through. Um, of course, nothing super major has happened. I mean, aside from like the beginnings of those things. Um, but anyway, this isn't a comparison video. Other people may experience changes faster, differently, slower, or maybe not experience some of these changes at all. But first, the one thing that I really noticed was my voice changing. I mean, probably now my voice may seem a little higher than it usually is, simply because one, my microphone. I mean, I have a Mac computer, so the microphone isn't exactly the best. Neither is the camera, really. So I apologize about that in advance as well. Um, so quality isn't that best of the camera, and I when I make these videos, I tend to get, I guess, a little nervous or whatever, so my voice generally gets a little higher pitched when I'm nervous. But my voice has dropped a decent amount, and I'm proud of it. It helps me pass a little bit more in public, and I mean, that's not what this is about. It's not about passing. I mean, I don't really like that term. I mean, it's commonly used, but I don't really like it. I mean, who's to really say what gender is? It's not exactly like male or female, it's a spectrum. And why do you have to pass in order to be male or female? You can be male and wear dresses, doesn't mean anything. You can be female and wear suits, doesn't mean anything. Just because I may appear to look feminine or whatever doesn't mean anything. I am who I am. I am male. I am Alex. And no one can tell you otherwise. You are who you are. End rant. So that's another thing. Voice. Um, Muscle definition has changed, and so has like the fat in my body. I've actually lost a lot of fat in my body. I've become slimmer, although it's very weird. I used to be, like, before I started, I was 130 something pounds, and after I started, I am now on 148. And it's not because of fat, it's because of muscle, as muscle weighs more than fat does. So the more muscle you have, the heavier you are, even though you may appear to be thinner. Now, everyone's like, oh, you look like you lost weight. Meanwhile, I've gained weight, but simply in muscle. I've lost fat, though. So I appear slimmer, but I am a little bit more muscular. Um, and I really enjoy that part. Because, like, that's always something that I've wanted. I can't really speak on part of facial hair simply because I'm not a hairy person in general. So that, I mean, I have like some darker hairs here. It's very hard to see unless you look very close at my face, but I'm not getting close to the camera. Um, but on my legs and my arms and even my stomach and chest a little bit, I've gotten a lot of hair. Not like thick or anything and not very noticeable, but it's there. It's an increase from what I used to be like. Um, this one is weird. I don't know if this is directly related to tea or like my mood or something, but my eye color has it's lightened. Um it's become a little bit of a lighter brown. My eyes used to be darker before. I have a dark ring around my eyes, and now it's lighter in the middle. So that's kind of not a bad weird, but just a weird, like, I don't understand it. Um, I have also, I mean, my face has changed. I don't know how to explain it very well, but if you can compare it to my previous videos, you've noticed that my face has in fact changed. Um, I mean, those are really the changes that I've noticed. I'm probably forgetting some other stuff right now, as far as physically. Um, but emotionally, my mood has become more stable. I find that I'm a little bit more aggressive, I guess. I don't exactly want to blame that on the tea. Like, I mean, more, I've always been aggressive and, like, I don't know how to explain that, but I guess I'll just say aggressive. But tea has, I guess, given me the confidence or whatever, and it makes me do things I normally wouldn't do. So sometimes I may, I guess, snap if something really makes me angry. As before, I didn't. I would just stay quiet, but now I don't. Um, Stop. Oh, okay. Um, I've lost a lot of fat in like the chest area. So before I used to be probably a C in bras, but now it's a lot less. Like I don't know what size I am now because I don't wear bras at all. I use the cami method and sometimes I bind, but it's hard for me to bind simply because I have trouble breathing. I just choked, I'm sorry. I have trouble breathing, really, when I bind. So I generally just wear I really don't know how to say this in English, but it's a camiseta, like one of these spaghetti strap shirts, I guess I would call it. Um, I wear those and I fold it. It has a built-in, like, bra in it, and I fold it up, and it helps. It helps keep me a little flatter without restricting my breathing at all, which is helpful because I don't know, I like to bind because it binding helps a lot in my confidence and stuff, but I mean, medical stuff has to come first. Well, not unfortunately, but you know what I mean. Um, Confidence. I have a huge boost in confidence. I used to be a very, very anxious person, especially in social situations, probably out of fear of being like misgendered and stuff. But now I find that people on the street started using the correct pronouns. My family has picked it up, which makes me so happy. Um, and I have so much support now, more than I did before, since more people know now. Um, I came out at my job as it was ending, since I work in a school, so it ends uh like when regular school ends. So as it was ending, it was a really bad way of doing it. I kind of did a by the way kind of thing, and the teacher was like, I kind of had an idea. And I mean, I feel like that's the one of the best reactions that somebody could have. It's like they knew already, so it just kind of makes it a little bit easier. And I still, as far as I know, have my job. But the woman's very friendly. She's very nice to me. She's a hilarious woman. And I'm so glad that I can have that job. It's a really nice job. Um, and I mean, even before I came out, all the children referred to me either as he, him, or they just would get confused. They would always question me. And, I mean, that was kind of funny. I mean, kids are so innocent, and I guess that's the best part with working with them. They really don't question anything, they just do. And I mean, sometimes that could be a bad thing, but for the most part, it's innocent and it's good. It's all in good nature. Um, that's really it for now, I believe. If anything, I guess I'll make another video saying something else. But yeah, that's really it. So much has happened in these past 3 months, and it's absolutely crazy. Um, Life has been getting better. It's been picking up. I mean, this time last year, I was in a very, very bad place. This last year, this time, I'd say August, I actually was sent to Bellevue for like suicide and depression and whatever. And I mean, that's really sad, and it's something I may get into in a later video, but it was awful. I was in a terrible relationship at the time. Um, a lot of bad things were happening. Everything was kind of crashing. And really, in under a year, I've managed to make a complete 180, 360, however you want to say. And my life is really looking up. I'm proud I've come this far. I'm now going into my sophomore year of college, which is amazing. And that's actually, that reminds me, I actually have a swim course this semester, which I thought was going to be a huge issue, but it's not. I emailed my teacher, like speaking, I was really nice about it. I was like, um, I explained the situation. I was like, okay, I don't know which restroom slash changing room to use. I would like to speak to you about the matter. Um, whatever's better for me. And now, I, if she was going to force me to use, I guess, the women's room, I would have right then and there dropped the class because I do not want to be stuck in a room that I'm not comfortable in. I will not let that happen. I I want to be in a place I'm comfortable in. I don't even mind using like a single stall or like whatever and a single room, you know what I'm saying. But I do not want to be put into like the complete wrong room because that's not good for me. Stop it. um, you have to really fight for what you want. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But if you really want it, you have to. You have to fight for it. You gotta fight tooth and nail. And I mean, luckily for me, it's been easy. Things have, in a way, almost been handed to me, but some people aren't as lucky. And, like, I have a lot of friends in all these bad situations simply because they are trans. And I don't think it's fair. We're human. Trans rights are, in fact, human rights. We are not asking for privileges. We just want to live normally. We want to live in a world where we're accepted. That's what we want. Anyway, I guess this video kind of got a little dramatic, I guess. I don't know how to say. But yeah, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.